Hey everyone, welcome back. Things might look a bit different than when I left off, mainly because stuff happened and I had to go back and redo the last part after I recorded it, yeah. Anyway, continuing on, Now, Dhalsim is, back when I was a kid, if I wasn't playing as Blanca, I was playing as Dhalsim. I like him a lot, at least in the old games. In the newer ones, he's a little lackluster, I think. He's good at... He has attacks at every range. He's got that slide, which can catch you off guard. He's got his Yoga Flame, which is a close-range fire-breathing attack. Did we take each other out? Oh, whatever. We both have 0 life. He just happens to win. Okay. But he's got Yoga Flame, which is a close-range breath of fire attack. It's pretty damaging. He's got what I call his aerial torpedoes. He can lead with either his head or his feet. It's a decent range attack. He's got Yoga Fire, which is a fireball, just like Leoducan, travels the whole screen. And he's got his stretchy leg bits, which, can be pretty handy at keeping people back. Because Dhalsim, even if you can bait him into jumping a projectile, he still has decent reach, so he can still attack you just fine. Or do that, use one of his aerial torpedo attacks. Don't know how that kick missed, but take a Sonic Boom to the head. Try that again. Alright, I was blocking, not jumping, but okay. It's all good, crappy controller. I really do need to get a new controller. But I love this controller because it's so nice and simple. Actually, I think I do have another controller laying around somewhere, now that I'm thinking about it. It's a little bigger, a little more complex. But I just like this one. It's so small and tiny and fun. Comb my hair, because I gots to. Alrighty, Honda. Another character that has pretty much 2 moves. Similar to Chun-Li, but slightly different. He has his 100 hand slap, which I'm sure he'll do. It's a close range. Oh, there it is. It's actually pretty easy to jump over and get to him. You just gotta make sure your jump arcs over his hands. That's one thing this isn't a complaint about Honda himself, just kind of the mechanics of the game. But Honda's grapple attack and grapple attacks of a lot of the characters in this game do a pretty absurd amount of damage. Like, if you saw that when he was grabbing me and squeezing me, it did quite a bit of damage. Alright, don't know. See, please explain that to me, game. He was stunned and he blocked my attack. See, that grapple took half my life. You cannot tell me that's reasonable. Annoying is what it is. Unreasonable, certainly. Are you serious? Man, the game is trolling me today. Absolutely trolling me. Let's try that again. Losing to Honda, come on. Thankfully, the computer, like when you're controlling Honda, you can pretty much control the length of the 100 hand slap to a point. Thankfully, the computer pretty much never cuts it off, even when you are in a point to take advantage of how long it is. Okay, that's his horizontal torpedo. He just charges across the screen like Raiden does in Mortal Kombat. Knee to the face. I hate it when I do that. Accidentally fast forward. See, this controller I originally set it up for like Game Boy games that don't have, a lot of buttons. So, okay, whatever. So the fast forward button is right above the strong kick button, and normally the strong punch button is right above the strong kick button. So a lot of times I'll try to do a strong punch and I'll end up fast forwarding the game. And it usually costs me that particular game that I'm playing there, because, just fast forwarding and giving the computer a whole bunch of free shots on you just isn't a recipe for success. What? Alright, seriously? Who saw that sonic boom go off and hit him and do absolutely nothing? I'm sorry, he had a sliver of life left, and I hard kicked him or strong kicked him, and it didn't kill him. I'm sorry, knock him out. Ridiculous. That is a rumbly tumbly that I have. I'm going to take a food break, I think. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, haven't eaten yet. I'm not going to lie, Ken's the reason I kind of had to do that last section over. I never proclaimed to be the best at the fighting games. I just pick them up and I'm like, hey, I feel like let's playing this. Let's hit the record button. So if I lose here or there, it's not a big deal. I mean, you get to hear me complain and watch me fail. I mean, what's not to love about that? But I think I tried fighting Ken 7 times and he just kept destroying me. I don't know why, because I never have problems with Ken. But I was at the point where I'm like, yeah, this is going long. Like, I don't mind losing, but when it's at the point that it's making the video ridiculously long, then yeah. So I just went back and started back where at the Dhalsim fight. Anyways, I'll see you in the next part. Hopefully Ken doesn't absolutely destroy me again. So I will see you then.